The field that taught patience. Kaleem's hands slammed into the dirt. Blood smeared across his palms as he pressed another seed into the cracked soil. The sun burned his neck. His breath came hard and fast. Around him, neighboring fields glowed green with life. His own land looked dead. He clenched his jaw and kept digging. If this season failed, his family would starve. There was no plan B. No safety net. Just this stubborn piece of earth that refused to cooperate. Days blurred together. Wake before dawn. Walk to the field. Work until his body screamed. Return home empty-handed. Every morning the soil grew harder. Every evening the plants looked weaker. In the village square, neighbors whispered loud enough for him to hear. This season is cursed. Those fields won't make it. He's wasting his time. Kaleem's wife, Amina, tried to comfort him at night. Maybe we should save the seeds, she said softly, her hand on his shoulder. He pulled away. I'm not giving up yet. But his voice cracked when he said it. One evening, Kaleem sat alone at the edge of his field. His body ached. His mind was numb. He stared at the dying plants and felt something inside him break. I work every single day, he whispered, his voice shaking. And nothing changes. Nothing. He grabbed a fistful of dirt and squeezed until it crumbled through his fingers. He thought about his children's faces when the food ran out. He thought about the shame of failing. Tears burned his eyes, but he refused to let them fall. Footsteps crunched behind him. An old man appeared, leaning on a walking stick. His weathered face looked kind, but his eyes were sharp. Why does your heart look heavier than your land? The stranger asked. Kaleem's jaw tightened. Because my land is dying. Because I've worked myself to the bone and have nothing to show for it. His voice rose. Because effort means nothing if the results never come. The old man sat down beside him without invitation. I'm Sahir, he said calmly. And you're wrong. Kaleem turned to him, anger flashing. Wrong? Look at this field. Look at my hands. I've given everything. Sahir nodded slowly. Yes. But the earth doesn't respond to worry. It responds to time. Kaleem laughed bitterly. Time? I don't have time. My family needs food now, not later. Sahir picked up a small stone and turned it over. Seeds grow not because someone believes in them. They grow because someone returns every day. Fear spends your energy. Patience preserves it. But what if nothing comes? Kaleem's voice dropped to a whisper. What if I work for nothing? Sahir stood and brushed the dust from his robe. Do today's work. Leave tomorrow alone. He began walking away. Wait. Kaleem called out. That's it? That's your advice? Sahir glanced back. There are many fields like yours. Many hearts like yours. Most give up right before the breakthrough. Then he disappeared into the darkness. The next morning, Kaleem returned to his field. His hands still hurt. His fear still gnawed at him. But something had shifted. He stopped watching the sky for rain clouds. He stopped counting days. He focused only on the seed in his hand. The soil beneath his knees. One row at a time. Do today's work. Leave tomorrow alone. The mantra became his rhythm. Then without warning the wind changed. It carried the smell of rain from the south. Gray clouds gathered. A soft rain began to fall. Kaleem stood in his field and let it soak through his clothes. 2 days later he saw them. Small green shoots pushing through the hard soil. Not many. Not perfect. But alive. His chest tightened. He dropped to his knees and touched one gently with his finger. Other farmers came to see the miracle. How did you hold on? They asked. Kaleem looked at his cracked, healing hands. I almost quit, he admitted. But I learned something. Patience isn't about hoping. It's about returning. That evening, Sahir appeared one last time. He smiled but said nothing at first. Then he spoke quietly. Patience strengthens the heart. Fear weakens it. Life rewards those who keep coming back, even when nothing seems to change. Kaleem nodded. This time he understood. If this story touched something in you, hit that subscribe button. Drop a comment telling me about a time you almost gave up but didn't. And smash that like button because patience is a lesson we all need to remember. Not every field rewards quickly. But every field notices who keeps coming back.